Unlock your potential today at skillbakery.com.
In this lecture, we'll explore how to persist Recoil itemstate so that your data remains intact even after a browser refresh or navigation. We'll learn to set state to local storage and restore it during initialization, ensuring a smooth and uninterrupted user experience. So let's first consider, why do we need to persist to state? Imagine a user adds item to their cart, refreshes the page and loses everything. Persisting state prevents this. And the benefit of this is that it provides a seamless user experience and it's useful for shopping carts, forms, and user preferences. Now the question comes, how to persist the state with Recoil? In order to do that, we will be making use of local storage to persist the shopping cart data. And the solution basically involves syncing the item state to local storage whenever it changes and restoring the state when the app initializes. So in order to implement it, the first thing that we need to do is create a utility to sync with local storage. And for that, we will be creating a particular file over here inside the src state directory. So here we will create a file. Let's call it as localStorageEffect.js. And within this file, we will be exporting the local storage effect, and initially we will load the initial value from local storage using the get item and we'll pass the key to it. And if we've had some value, then we will simply parse it and we'll set it. That is basically initializing atom with saved value. Then we will sync atom changes to local storage. So on set, we will be basically calling the set item of the local storage and we'll pass the key as well as the JSON stringify value. And once we have this in place, the next step is to go to our path.item.js, and over here we will be basically importing the local storage effect. So here we'll import the local storage effect, and now we will be making use of that. So we'll be basically adding persistence using the effects. So here what we have done is we have passed local storage effect itemsInCart. So basically we are initializing it if we already have the value stored in local storage. Otherwise it will simply initialize as empty. Now we have done the job of persisting data. Let's go ahead and run this. This is the initial state. You can see that our shopping cart is empty and we have 3 products. Let's add 3 products over here. So we have our shopping cart with the total price and discounted total price. Now we will reload this page. And you can see that on reloading, we still have our data persisted. If we open up this developer tool over here and go to Applications tab, local storage coming up. So here under local storage, you can see the localhost URL. And over here, if you see itemsInCart, this is the local storage key that we have. And you can see that it's storing currently these 3 items in it. And when we are reloading the page, it's kind of showing everything over here. So that's how easy it is to persist data using Recoil. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.